Hi, I'm Kat, and this is our daily tarot. I do apologize for the lower energy in today's reading. If you are in Colorado, you likely know what's been going on this week in the Front Range or Denver area. We had a really big shooting at the end of, or the beginning of this week. Some psychopath went on a shooting spree to several local well-known tattoo shops, and just yesterday we had a huge fire that raged through southeast Boulder and into Louisville, Superior area, and I believe they were saying over 30,000 people had been displaced and over 300 homes had been destroyed, and it all happened really quickly. And so that's my hometown, is Boulder. And then for the last 15 years I've lived in Wheat Ridge in Denver, so this area is very near and dear to my heart, and a lot of people that I love and care about very much and are treasures to me live in those areas. So the worry and concern and everything that everyone's been going through woke me up at 2 o'clock in the morning this morning, and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I'm pretty emotionally exhausted, as I think a lot of people are, and even more so all of the people that were displaced and had to evacuate yesterday, and all of the people that were personally touched by the losses of life earlier in the week. And it's just a hard way to wrap up this year. So I think we all need to be really kind to ourselves right now. The opening card of today is the Ace of Wands. If we have a single wand in our hand, we have a sense of direction, right? We have a sense of force. It's like a spark gets ignited in us, and this spark can come from a lot of different places. It can come from this like initiation to go into action, or a new concept or a new idea. It's like the light bulb literally went off. We have a new way of seeing today and a new way of being engaged in the day. The challenge that we're facing is that there are a lot of things up in the air. There are a lot of things that are unknown, and it's like we got swept into this current, right? Like one wand, we have one direction, but when there's 8 wands, it's literally quite like the windstorm that happened yesterday. All these things are moving and in motion, and it takes so much of our energy just to be present with what is happening, and it's hard not to be swept away in it. Now, the way that we're going to get through this challenge of things being up in the air is actually the Hermit card. So this is a major arcana. The Hermit card is about us taking the time to go inward and to nurture ourselves and to take care of ourselves and to really be present with our daily routines and our daily connections and our daily exchanges with one another. And we may have to withdraw from the outer world a little bit to do this work, so it may be a rather quiet New Year's Eve for a lot of people, especially with everything that's happened the last 2 years, even recently, and in Colorado, especially with people that are near and dear to my heart. The overall outcome for today is the Four of Wands. So we have a lot of wands that have come in today. We had an Ace of Wands, we had an 8 of Wands, and now we have a 4 of Wands. Now, when we look at the people that are in this card, they're moving towards something that is a space of safety, right? It's some kind of stabilized effort and some kind of stabilized action, because we have these 4 wands that are creating almost like a canopy above these people so that they can go and come as they please, and it's something that I was touched by really deeply last night, because I am so far away from my hometown. I'm like 4.5 hours away, so I couldn't jump on line and be like, come stay with me, how can I help you, because I was just far. And even the snow that's coming in have made some of the mountain passes impassable. So I was really touched to see so many people offering up space and their excess rentals and rooms and places to watch people's animals. And I think it's just so important to realize and to acknowledge that there's help out there in the world, and that there are people who want to help provide you that safety and security in these times of change. And that when we're in upheaval, in places of unknown, that's when the greatest help can come in. And I just hope that everyone can find some peace in all of this, and that they feel safe, and that they have something that they have of gratitude that they can hang on to get them through this spot of unknown. You know, look at what's important and let that be your light. I send you guys so much love, and I will see you again tomorrow, which is next year. Big hug to you.